What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, what I got for you guys, I'm going to show you how to do the body Easter egg, also known as the backpack Easter egg in VONDEL. So I'm going to show you guys all the spawn locations, the fastest way to do it, and what you get as a reward for completing it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing you need to know is there's a backpack that spawns into VONDEL Resurgence. As of right now, it does not work in DMZ. It doesn't work on Almazra. This is only VONDEL Resurgence. You can do it in any mode, solos, duos, quads, or trios. In this video, I was able to do it in solo, so it's very possible to do it by yourself. It may just take a couple of tries. The first thing you need to know is the spawn location. So there's going to be a backpack that spawns into a VONDEL game. Only one of them will spawn in a game. Good news is after using it or interacting with it, it doesn't go away, so you can keep coming back if you need to. But for the locations that I have found, the very first place, which is the most common one, has been at the fire department. It's going to be in the bottom left side, and it's going to be on a blue carpet type of thing. So it usually spawns in here most of the time. I played a couple games, and like 5 or 6 games in a row, it just kept spawning there. So I'm assuming that this is the most common spot that it will be there, but there are some times where it won't be there. I'm pretty sure this has to do with the time of day, because I think they rotate out every like hour or every 2 hours, because I was just getting it back to back to back, and then out of nowhere it swapped to this new location right here, which is going to be at the very top of University, and then it was there for like another hour. So it just keeps swapping locations, and once you find that one particular spot, you can keep going to that same spot in your next games if you don't get it in the first try. This is the second location. Apparently there are 2 others. I haven't personally seen them there, but shout out to Geeky Pastimes. He said that they can actually spawn here as well. The next location is going to be at the very top right hand corner of the castle location. You go to the very top, and it's going to be on one of the windowsills. So that's going to be one of the potential locations. And then finally, the last location is going to be at the roof of the police department, and that's going to be right under the helipad, under the stairs, right next to a supply box. It can also potentially spawn in there. That is the first step right there. Once you find the backpack, you can interact with it. When you do, it's going to do a little animation where it scans it, and then you're going to pull out your phone, and it's going to give you some coordinates. So you have 4 different coordinates. These are going to change every single game, so you will have to find the backpack every single time and do this scan. The good news is if you are eliminated after you are scanned, you can still continue on and finish the Easter egg, and you won't have to go back and scan it. So what I would recommend you do is once you get to this part right here, I would highly recommend that you take a screenshot or take a photo or something, so that will write them down just so you know what the locations are. That way you can save yourself some time, because trust me, time is going to be the biggest enemy in this Easter egg. But the point of these locations is they're going to take you to different parts of the map that are all going to be canals. So you're only going to be looking for water, and at every single one of these locations, somewhere underwater, there will be a little scan, and you're going to want to find it, interact with it, and then it will complete that for you, and then you're going to want to go on to the next one. You will have to do this a total of 4 different times. Also, you can do this in any order. I would recommend you do the ones in the outskirts first, so that way you can avoid the gas. These are just some of the spawn locations that I have found. Typically, they're going to be like under a bridge, or they're going to be somewhere on the side of a wall. There are rare cases where it's going to be behind a boat that's underwater. In every single location, the spawn area is going to be different. You're just going to have to look for that scan code, and then you're going to have to interact with it and scan it. Now, the good news is, for example, if you get D4, it's going to always be behind a boat underwater. So the spawn changes in that particular area don't ever change. So if you get D4 as one of your locations, you'll know it's behind the boat. And as you see from this video, these 4 locations that I ended up having, these are going to be the same exact spot. So if you get one of these coordinates in yours, you'll know exactly where to look, so that way you can save yourself even more time. Now that I have explained step 2, going on into the last and final step that we have is going to be to open the encrypted crate. So after you complete all 4 of them, it's going to tell you there's going to be a crate spawning in your location or in your area. In my case, as you see in the clip, I ended up dying to the gas, so they waited for me to respawn, and then they ended up dropping it. It's going to have pink smoke. Everyone in the entire map is going to see this, which is why, in my opinion, this is probably going to be the hardest step, because just everyone in the map can see where you are currently at. And the worst part about it is it takes a good minute for it to land. It lands very, very slowly, and that gives people the opportunity to see what's going on and to come attack you and try to steal it from you. If you thought that was bad, after it finally lands, it will take a second for you to open that crate. And once you finally do open it, there's going to be a bunch of different loot. I didn't have the opportunity to look through all of it. There's just a lot of general loot, such as gas masks, ammo, kill streaks, just random things like that you get in every supply box. But the most important one is the new Lachman sub blueprint. Good news is this blueprint is going to be unlockable for you in your locker, so it's not one of those blueprints that you find on VONDEL that you're just able to use for the game. You're actually able to pick it up and use it for the duration of the game, but the really good news is even afterwards you will get to keep it, and it goes straight into your locker. And what makes it even better is if, say, somehow you end up opening the crate, but then someone else comes in and steals it from you, you're still able to unlock it, because the only challenge that you have to do to open up the crate, and then you'll get a notification saying the secret challenge has been completed and you have now unlocked this new weapon blueprint. So that's some good news. It's actually a really good blueprint. I have some gameplay for you guys here just to showcase what this weapon blueprint looks like, how it plays in game, and also just what it looks like with other camos on it. But this is the official Lachman sub blueprint that you are gonna get. I definitely feel like this Easter egg is gonna get a little bit harder as time goes on and as people understand what's going on. And if people start knowing about this Easter egg and they see that pink smoke go up, they know that they don't really have to complete the Easter egg. They just have to go open that crate, and maybe they get the challenge. I'm not sure, but it'll for sure end up ruining it for the person doing this Easter egg. So I just recommend that you get your friends together and you do it as fast as possible. I'm pretty sure it ends up unlocking for all of them. I believe all 4 of you will end up receiving the same code. I haven't been able to do it in quads, but from what I have noticed is that I've seen other people do it, and I've seen that they actually end up getting multiple Lachman sub blueprints out of their crates. In quads, you end up getting like 4 of them, 1 for each member, and so that means if any one person in your squad opens that crate, it'll end up completing the challenge for everyone. So if you do have some friends to do it with, I would recommend that you guys work together. You scan it, you get the codes, each person go to a separate location and then just do the scan, and then once you complete the scan and you do that, it'll end up spawning it in, and one of you just has to open it. That will unlock it for everyone else, making the Easter egg a lot easier. So it just depends. You can also do this in duos and trios, so it just depends how many people you have on. I did it in solos just to see if it was possible and how hard it will be. It took me around an hour just to get everything down and figured out, but hopefully this guide will make it a little bit faster for you guys. But yeah, that's all that I got in terms of this video. I'll let you guys go ahead and enjoy the rest of this gameplay, but if you guys found this video informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. As we discover more secret challenges, I'm definitely going to make more videos about it and just cover it for you guys. Also, we do have some other secret challenges, such as getting the Tonfa Melee Lions Share Blueprint early. If you missed that video and you haven't seen that yet, make sure to check it out. I'll have the link down in the description, but there's just so many challenges that we have available to do right now with VONDEL, this being the main Easter egg. There might be some other Easter eggs here and there. I've heard that there's some secret doors and things like that that you can't open. The good news is typically what I've noticed is that they've done with the Sheikah Island in the past is every couple weeks they end up adding brand new Easter eggs. So they continuously do updates and then they just keep adding some new things to do. So I'm guessing with VONDEL, they're probably going to have something similar. Maybe the next game update we receive in like a week or two is going to have a brand new Easter egg for us to complete. They're just waiting for us to see if we can solve this one. They're giving people a chance to do this one and figure it out. And then once everyone starts figuring it out and getting this reward, they're probably going to end up adding the next one that we have. But yeah, this is the Easter egg guide. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. I'm going to try and help out and answer as many questions as possible. But this is everything that I know of so far. I'm going to continue doing it. And if I find any easier things, I'll put it down in the comment section. And then I'll pin that comment for you guys just to help you guys out a little bit more. But that's all that I got for you guys in today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you found today's video informative and helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any news or updates. But it's been your boy Trizzle. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again. Peace.